What is up, you guys? Welcome to another video. Okay, I have officially hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Honestly, I've been chasing that goal for a while, so I'm happy to actually be here, but now we got more goals, right? But I wanted to make this video because if you are like me and you are trying to grow your YouTube channel, there are some things that I genuinely wish I knew sooner, and some things I genuinely wish I just maybe acted on sooner as well. I know you've probably watched 1,000,002 videos and they probably have all told you the same exact thing. But I am hoping that there are some things that I touch on that maybe you haven't just thought of or tapped into just yet. So no gatekeeping, just exactly what actually helped me get here today. Let's talk about it. Okay, so lesson number 1, and it's probably one of the biggest lessons: clarity over consistency. You know, everyone says be consistent on YouTube, right? Post this many times a day, this many times a week. Yeah, I did that. But consistency alone didn't move anything for me, okay? Clarity did. There is a debate online whether to niche down, not to niche down, etc., etc. And I see both sides of the coin. I really do. However, once I did niche down to the content that I genuinely loved, things started to shift, okay? I'm not gonna be someone to tell you, get one niche and niche down. That's just not realistic, okay? We are multi-dimensional people. There are many sides to us. And so niching down to one specific niche is just not a realistic thing anymore. Maybe back in the day, but it isn't today, okay? So it's gonna be common for you to have one niche, 2 niche, 3 niches, 4 niches, however many niches that you actually can niche down into. Just figure out what those types of things are and then obviously create the content around that. For example, I probably have about 3 different niches that I decided to niche down on, right? I'm a new mother, so motherhood is a huge part of who I am. I also still do femininity content. I really love femininity, and if you found me because of my femininity videos, thank you so much. You are an OG, but I still very much am a femininity girly, okay? Also, I really love like personal development, big sis advice type of content, okay? So those 3 things are my niches. So again, I have 3, I do not have 1. Find things that you genuinely do love, buckle down in them, and things will shift. Here's a big thing for me, okay? And this is what I realized. There's a lot of obviously different platforms that you can use, right? To become a content creator, influencer, YouTuber, TikToker, I don't know, whatever the case is, okay? But here's what I literally had to sit down and realize. I am not a mindless scroller by any means. I am a very super intentional content consumer, meaning I search for what I want, I watch what I want, and when I'm done, I'm done. So me being that way, trying to create all these different types of content and videos, it just didn't make sense because I don't even watch 100 different types of videos. The second I realized that, and the second I started creating the same type of content that I actually consumed, that I actually liked, that I actually enjoyed, everything aligned. My reach went up, my subscribers went up, and posting finally felt natural and fun. The key takeaway here is that consistency, it definitely keeps you in the game, but clarity is what's gonna help you in it. Next lesson that I've learned: YouTube Shorts. Shorts were a huge part of me hitting 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Here is what helped me the most when it came to YouTube Shorts: using trending sounds. I used a lot of trending sounds that were trending in that moment, but my content always stayed the same, okay? I never joined the trend. I don't do dance trends. I don't do the voiceover trends. I use those audios on my YouTube Shorts, okay, in the background or whatever the case is. I just use the sounds, but my content will always stay my content the way it is. That combination, authentic content and trending audio, equals reach without losing your identity. So yes, use the trends, but do not let the trends use you. Next lesson is choosing community over going viral. So I once had a TikTok video go 1,000,000 and something views, okay? I deleted it because it didn't align with who I am as a creator. People were sitting there following me based off of that one funny video, and I freaking panicked. I'm like, oh my God, people are gonna show up expecting content like this, videos like this, and I'm over here, all I wanna do is post videos about mom advice, how to look your best and feel your best, and dating advice and friendship advice. And I quickly realized I do not want to go viral for something that I cannot recreate. I want to build a community that actually likes me for me, not just a moment. It's really important here because going viral will definitely bring in the numbers, right? But it's definitely going to decrease the engagement. If we learned anything in these past few years, numbers don't really matter as much as your engagement really does. Community over going viral, okay? I would honestly rather have 1,000 aligned subscribers than 1,000,000 confused ones. Next lesson is production, okay? Perfect production is not required. I always told myself the minute I hit 1,000 followers on YouTube, I am going to purchase a camera. And if you're watching this in real time, it is around Christmas, right? It's Christmas time. I can easily put a camera on my Christmas wish list and expect my fiance to buy me a camera. However, now that I'm at 1K, I don't foresee myself buying a camera anytime soon. I'm very much an on-the-go person, and I like to record content on the go, and I like to edit on the go, okay? When we travel long distances or anything like that, I like to be able to pop up my phone and edit my videos on my phone. I don't want to have to lug around a laptop, a camera, the batteries. Like, it's just a lot right now for me. Maybe one day I'll get there. But all that to say is, yes, I know you've heard it a million times. You don't need a fancy camera to start. You actually definitely do not. I hit 1,000 subscribers on content that has been recorded on my phone, okay, on my iPhone. So you definitely do not need that. But what I will say is that the lighting does change things, okay? So maybe, yes, get you a good light. I will link the light that I have in the description below. It's really, really good. But other than that, yeah, you really don't need anything else. Your phone is perfect. It's perfectly fine. I don't know how long I will continue to use my phone, but I foresee like a pretty long time. So your phone is not holding you back. You not having the right equipment is not holding you back. Perfectionism is, and that is a thing. I'm a perfectionist, so I totally get it, and I will do a video on that later. But for now, just start with what you have. Next lesson, and probably the biggest lesson, is show up as yourself. Now you're gonna say, of course, show up as yourself. Everyone says that, blah, 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 blah. Yes, because it's true. However, just hear my take on showing up as yourself, okay? In this world of becoming a social media presence, right? Whether it's a content creator, whether it's an influencer, whether it's a YouTuber, you need to really step back and figure out, one, who you are trying to be. Are you trying to be a content creator, influencer, YouTuber? They are all very different things. Yes, we all live on the internet, right? We all live on a platform somewhere. There's a platform for everybody. Figure out that platform, okay? See, this is where I messed up. I started on YouTube, okay? And I should have stayed on YouTube. I probably would have grew a lot sooner had I just focused on YouTube. But I decided to branch out and, oh, maybe I'll become a TikToker. Maybe my Instagram can grow. It's true what they say, dividing yourself up between all these different platforms will hinder you, okay? So definitely figure out what kind of creator you are, first and foremost. Once you figure out where you want to live, what platform you want to live on, figure out what type of content that you want to create. I talked about previously niching down. When I thought I wanted to be a TikToker, okay? On TikTok, you see all these types of different content, right? People are just posting literally just everything and anything under the freaking sun. So because I saw that, I saw like days in my life, get ready with me, grocery hauls, product reviews, just all these different things, okay? And so I saw that and I'm thinking like, oh, I have to create that type of content as well, right? These people are growing, they are getting engagement. So seeing all that, I'm thinking to myself, wow, I have to actually post this type of content to grow, et cetera, et cetera. So I did, right? I did a lot of those things. And to be honest with you, half of those things weren't fun. So all that to say, going back to showing up as yourself, if you are creating content that is not fun. There are some people who are literally made to vlog their lives, okay, like a freaking reality show. There are people that are made to do things like that. Like a well-known YouTuber is like Aaliyah's Face. She was made, that girl was made to vlog, okay? If you catch yourself going around with the camera, whether it's on your phone or with an actual camera, and you're not enjoying recording these things, it's like, it's more of like a hassle for you and it bothers you, don't do it. It wasn't made for you. So back to me posting like days in my life, I have a few of them. In the beginning, I did enjoy it. It was fun. I've realized that I like to be present and to enjoy the things that I'm doing, especially with my daughter, okay? I want to be present at these things. I don't want to always have to pick up a camera and have a camera in her face, my face, her dad's face, or everywhere. I don't want to have to do that. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not a vlog type person. I don't need to record everything that I do and make it content. I know a lot of people say everything is content. I get that. Everything is content for certain people. So like, for example, say you are somebody who wants to do like a lifestyle, and you can either do a day in your life from sun up to sundown, whether you are, you know, from waking up to getting dressed, to driving out the house, to getting to the event, to being at the event, to leaving the event, to going back home and getting unready, whatever your case is. If you want to do that, that is great. Again, there are people that are made for that type of content. There are people who get excited about recording and editing those types of things. If that's not you, then that's okay. Just don't do it. Maybe you're somebody who would rather just record just the first part, just the get ready with me part. That's enough. But you don't want to record the event because you want to be present in the event. Okay, that's okay. Maybe somebody who doesn't want to record yourself at all, you just want to record the event. Great. Okay, let's sit back and actually think about what content creating and YouTubing and influencing was when it first started, okay? All these three things were accidental careers, okay? I'm gonna focus on YouTube because that's where we are. You have a YouTuber that you've been watching for 10 plus years, okay? They've been doing this thing for 10 plus years. 9 out of 10 times, those YouTubers are going to say, I started because I really liked the camera. I really liked to talk. I liked to do makeup. I liked to style. I liked to do hair. And I just liked to record myself and hear myself talk, or whatever the case is. A lot of these creators that have been in the game for a very long time started out because it was fun. I'm sure, you know, some of them are like, YouTube pays money, but 9 out of 10 times they did it because it was fun. They enjoyed it. Now, fast forward to 2025, going into 2026, this is a job, right? For a lot of people. Jobs aren't fun. Like, jobs are not meant to be fun. Jobs are draining, which if you are a content creator, influencer, or YouTuber, and you're spending a lot of time creating and posting, you're not growing, you're not going anywhere, it's draining you, right? We're taking the fun out of things. These jobs were not meant to be careers. Again, these were accidental careers. These happened by accident. People would get on YouTube and do a product review just because they want to tell people about something cool that they got, right? Not because the company is going to send them free stuff. All that to say, the reason why people started then is very different than today. And that is why people are not growing. People are stressed out about it because it's not fun. Let me try to hone this in because I feel like I'm all over the place right now because I have a lot of thoughts going on in my head. But all that to say, I talked about previously me not being a mindless scroller because I do not consume days in my life. I truly don't. It's very rare when I watch a vlog. For me, myself, and I, when I started creating the type of content that I actually liked, the type of content that I actually consumed, everything shifted. People can feel your authenticity. They can feel when you are proud of the things that you are posting, proud of your content. Authenticity is the real algorithm, I promise you. Also, if you are a small YouTuber and you are trying to grow and trying to find your community, drop your handle in my comments below because we are trying to build a community. However, I don't want you to just drop your handle. I want you to drop your handle on the type of content that you actually create. So for me, I would say Marissa Linnell, motherhood, big sis advice, relationship advice, friendship advice, femininity, something like that, okay? So just be specific because, again, it's not enough to just have subscribers. You want people to engage. I want people to actually sit there and watch the things that we are actually producing. So make sure you drop your handle below and then follow those YouTubers who type of content that you actually consume, okay? So if you are somebody who never watches cooking videos and someone in the comments says that they are a cooking channel, you should not subscribe to them. Does that make sense? So yeah, those are the biggest things that I've learned hitting 1K subscribers on YouTube. If you are a new creator or you are trying to grow your channel too, I truly do hope that this helps because I'm literally learning it in real time with the rest of you. So thank you again for getting me to 1K. I love this community so much already and we're definitely just getting started. Whether you are here for my motherhood videos, my femininity videos, my big sis advice videos, or this video, thank you so much. Sound off below if you have any other tips for growing. Maybe you are a small YouTube channel and you have grown or are growing and you have some tips or advice for us, please drop it down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Smooches.
I won't let no one come and take your place, 'cause the love you give, it can't be replaced.